What is up, guys? Major Magpie here, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. This is my city of Magtropolis, and we're down here in our unnamed district. But I do have a name for this, and I do want to paint it. So I'm going to start with painting this episode. I've got a lot I want to do in this episode, so don't want to waste any time. Otherwise, this might drag on for 35-40 minutes. So yeah, let's start painting there. We want to paint all the way to the bridge. We'll just get a nice bird's eye view so I can see exactly where we're painting. All of that. All of this. We're going to call this Modders Park. Paying a little bit of a tribute to the old Modders of City Skylines here, so I figured that was a fitting name. I'm going to take it to there for now. I might expand it a little bit further. We'll take it along this freeway and all the way down here. Just want to get this little bit in the water here. Cool. That's to there. Get all of this. Obviously, we've got to include Modders Plaza in this. Just remove that little bit there. I didn't mean to do that. Right, there we go. And we'll continue painting this up to this highway here and bordering with Belmont Park. Paint all of this bit here. Up to including that roundabout. There we go. All of that. That little bit there. Yeah, that'll do for this for now. We obviously want to rename that. And it's going to be called Modders. Do you have to put this all in cap locks? No. Right. Modders Park. There we go. Do we want to give them any policies? I'm not sure we do just yet. Recycling, possibly? We'll come back to that. I haven't done anything with policies anyway, I don't think. But yeah, right, so we have a new district. In this new district, I want to just do a little bit of roads, because if you look here, we've got a few issues with traffic since we changed these in the last episode. We've got a little bit of traffic here and a little bit of traffic over here. I want to try and solve these two issues, and then possibly, if the time is there, do a whole new neighbourhood, a low density neighbourhood, and maybe with our remaining cash, because we've got almost 2 million there now, go and do a little bit on our man-made lake. So let's crack on then. We're going to bulldoze all of this road here because it's actually not needed. You can access from the other side now, over there. So we're going to remove all of this from here. Hopefully they'll disappear in a second. And what I would like to do is put in like a little oval about here for access on and off our freeway. And hopefully abolish this little bit under here. That's the theory. Get rid of all these guys. They're annoying me. Alright, so let's go and do that now then. We're going to go to... What we're going to do? We're going to go one way with a grass verge. That sounds fine. We're going to go straight roads. I'm going to run it through there. I'm just going to pause time because obviously that is going to break our link with our electric. So we're going to go there, put a bend on, and take it to there, and to there. Not sure how that is going to look. Looks a bit poxy at the minute. Actually, what we could do... No, should we keep it? Decisions. No, I am. I'm going to keep it. Right, I've got a straight road. We're going to go straight through there to there. And then put in another king. If I do freeform, will it connect it all the way around? Yes, but with a crappy angle. So we're just going to stick with them. Take it there, and round to there, there, then round. No. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. Right, what we want then. If we just get our roads underground, we've got a lot of one-way going on, so let's take a look. Alright, so if we can connect this road up to the roundabout coming off that way. So I'm just going to go and delete this little bit here. I want to go over the grass verge. Freeform. Get some nice shapes. Come off at an angle like that. And then probably to there. Yep. And then straight onto our oval about. If it'll let us. And then the other side. Just the same as well. From there to there. And then. Looks crap. Take 2. Probably to there, and then to there. There we go. It's not the best looking thing, but it's just there to serve a purpose, really. So. Right, how we're going to do this? I'm going to just drop it into 4-way roads. Wherever it may be. There it is. Right, freeform. I'm going to try and freeform this onto our oval about. Probably in about there. Yeah, that works good. Right, so we've got an on-ramp to our highway and then an off-ramp to our highway. We need a off-ramp the other direction and a on-ramp in the other direction. So I'm going to go back into one-way roads. We're going to drop below ground. And what I would like to do, just remove that little bit there. And then I would like, with that road there, one way, to just bring our off-ramp up. Nah, okay, we'll have to bring it to there. As small as we can get it, and then up. Like so. Cool. And then we need the same for our on-ramp, don't we? But I'm debating whether to run it off here. Would that work? Let's start by just deleting that road under there first. Like so. Right, okay, let's just run that straight across then. Or should we? Maybe he's running from there. Right to there, and then probably to there, and then run it onto there like that. Cool. Alright, so I've done all of that. What I will do now then is just go and remove a few of these roads. Remove that a little bit there. That ramp, that ramp, that ramp. This bit here is not needed. Now. Or this. I'm hoping that this... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm hoping that this will alleviate all the traffic that was under here. I'm pretty hopeful it will. Sorry, I had to do that. Another one. And another one. Get rid of that. There we go. Probably don't need any of this road either now. Alright, let's just bring that back up so we can see. There we go. Right, so we have our new on-ramp and off-ramp. And let's just connect that. Make sure we're on that corner. Doodah tool. And there, and then round to there, like so. That should work. Let's play. Let's connect the electric up again. Because our train station has lost its electric supply. Just bring that up there, there, and there. Right. Should connect them back up. Now that's taken a little bit longer than I would have liked. But I'm going to leave that as it is there, and we'll monitor that. I'm going to jump across to here. I would like to connect this up so there's a second entrance into here, because I feel that this traffic build up here is to access this part of the city. So one road in is not really working for us here, so we're going to go with a 6 lane maybe. Yes, yeah, we'll go with 6 lane. Grass verge. And with just one straight roads, all nice and true. Just run that up to there. And that to there. And I'm going to zone a little bit of housing up here, I think, because we are on almost 97,000 citizens. So if we could achieve 100,000 citizens in this episode, that would be awesome. Let's go to 4-way road. Is it 4-way we've used on here? I've actually used 6-way on there, so we'll continue that trend. We'll use the 6-way with the grass verge. And straight, and try and just take up as much of the space as we can. Might have to run that from there instead. Here we do. There we go. And the same in that direction. Right, so we'll do a little bit of zoning. We'll just use the fill tool. We'll go high density housing. Trying to encourage some folks into here. We've got no demand on housing, so... Ooh, that's naughty. Just delete that. We'll come back to that at a later stage. A little bit of luck, this will start filling out. But I mean, look at this. Has gone pretty mental since the last episode. But yeah, hopefully the traffic will start using this road now to get in and out of this part of our city. But yeah, there we have. We've got... I thought I'd change that. Apparently I haven't. Misspelled it. There we go. Now it's Modest Park. It's a little bit of a clanger. Never mind. Right. We have been recording a little while now. What I want to do is put in a bridge and a little town over here. And I'm going to try and do this pretty quickly. So we're going to go with a 4-lane grass verge. I'm going to go freeform. We're going to run it through here. Like so. I don't want to run it level with the river. Parallel with the river. On this side, I want to put in a bridge to get across here. So just going to go around here. Probably there. Please. That looks better. Across here. I did try with several bridges to try and get this to work, but for whatever reason, the bridges were forming barriers and the water wasn't flowing underneath, so it was just flooding the land around it, which was quite annoying. So we're going to have to go with a standard bridge like that, but it looks okay. Okay, might have to just change this corner, but I might do that off cam, because we haven't got much time now. So I'm going to go with some low density roads. I want all of this in here to be low density residential. We have absolutely zero low density residential, pretty much. Yeah, and our residents would like to live in low density, you know. Countryside, the suburbs, away from the city. Where the poorer folk can live, I suppose. Okay, right, so we're on freeform. We're going to go with 2-lane roads. Just do a few funky old shapes, I think. Nothing particular in mind. Bring that round to there. To there. I'm just going to go ahead and put in a off-ramp for this area here, so we have something to work with. Probably about here. 1, 2, 3, probably 4 maybe. We've got our off-ramps. We've got this one here that I was looking at, the double roundabout intersection. Another downloaded mod. But yeah, I like this one. It looks cool. So we're going to put this about there, I think. About there. Bang. Yes. Right. Now we are going to need to delete a little bit more of this, so we get a better angle onto these roads. So we'll do that. We'll go back to the highways. Or to the highways. At the minute, I'm going to go without the sound barrier. Just go with a normal standard highway, freeform. See if we can get a nice angle onto there, which we can. That's awesome. And in the same in the other direction. Boom. Delete a little bit more of that in that direction. Again, to get a good angle. There we go. And then freeform. That one was a bad idea. It's there. There we go. That's not too bad. Put it there. And over there. Yeah, that works. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Right, so what we need to do is this is going to be obviously access to this little town here, which we haven't got a name for, but any suggestions, guys, leave them in the comments. You know, even if you would like a town named after yourselves, just drop a comment in the old comment box there. But right, we want to get back to our single roads. And we'll keep the grass verge going, I think. Actually, no, we'll do a main road up here. First of all, a main road for this particular part of the town is just going to be a 4-lane road. It doesn't need to be anything greater. I don't suspect there's going to be that much traffic flowing through here. Yeah, I'm just going to run a straight road through there, like so. And I think what I will do is run some one-way roads off and onto there and off and onto there. I'll come back to that in a second. Let's run this all the way down here to there and change the freeform down to the river. Alright, let's try and see if we can get this road to run under this bridge. I mean, it obviously will, but it's whether I can get the 4-lane road too, because you can see where I was experimenting with the 2-lane road, which did go under there. So let's give it a go. Is it going to work? Oh, it is. To there, yeah, that works. I like that. That's awesome. Cool. Right, so we've done that. I just want to delete this road a little bit further back, just so we can join this one up. Onto there, like so. There we go. Cool. Right, now we need to fill this out with some little single lane tracks in and around here. So we're still on freeform. We've got grass verge going. Let's just go with some funky little roads like this. And something like that. So there. Oh, come round back on itself. We'll just connect that to there like so. There's a little road running off there. Just to fill that little spot there. Just run that all the way to the end of there, like that. This can come down and onto there. Boom. Hey, looks pretty awesome. Just bring that around and down to probably there and swing it back on itself there. We're making quite good use of the room, the space that we have available. And let's just bring this up here. This is obviously a little bit of raised land here. This could look pretty cool by the time we get some housing up here, some residential. And we'll run another road off there, probably to there. To there, there, there. And just connect that bit up to there, like that. That's cool. Right. In here, we might as well go ahead and put in a few bits and pieces. We just want a small hospital. Something to cover the ground. What is going to cover the ground though? Something like that, maybe. About there. I kind of want it to be on the main road, that's the thing. Which I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to put it on the main road anyways, and then I'll just have to connect the road up so it suits. So if we can just go ahead and do that quickly. Just for a little bit of peace of mind, I suppose. Let's just connect that onto there, like that. And I'm going to do the same probably here. Like that. Make sure the lights are toggled off. Goes for them there and them there. Right, cool. So let's just see how that hospital pans out now. It's done absolutely jack. So we might have to just fix that ever so slightly, but we'll come back to it. We're going to go with a fire station. Probably something like that. We're going to need a beefy one, aren't we? And the beefy fire station can go on the main road here. About there. Bang. Right, and a police station. A big old police station like that. Probably going to put that on this intersection here. Bang. And there's another one right next door to our fire station. Which will do for now. And now I'm going to get the paint tool. Just a massive paint tool. Low density residential is what we are having around here. So we're going to paint everything in here. Like so. Probably open to about there. Just paint all of that. We're about to hit 100,000 citizens. This is going to be awesome. Just paint all of this. Something we are going to need over here eventually is education, but I don't think we're going to have time in this episode, so let's come back to that, I suppose. Paint a little bit up here. This is just going to be like a little low density town. I would like to continue on the other side of the freeway, which we will do, but that'll be in a later episode. I'll go around here, like this. Look, that's cool. Let's just get in closer just so we can get a more accurate finish here. Like so. I'm going to put in some commercial as well because these guys are going to need some. Otherwise it means I've got to go all the way to probably Modders Park to get any sort of commercial. I think that'll probably be the closest place for these guys. Which is no good, so we'll give them a little bit of commercial. Just, again, just keeping it low density. Just do this, and a little bit of this. To about there. Just go and dezone this bit here, so we can make that commercial. Low density commercial. we should be doing. Just bring that around here. And the same on this side. Like that. A little bit over here. A little bit opposite the fire station. Actually, all of this can be some commercial. Probably down to about there. A little bit on this side as well. Now this is subjective tweaking. We can change it a little bit. I want to put some roads on here, but I'm not going to do this episode. We have run out of time pretty much. Don't want to drag it on much longer. I did want to do a little bit of the lake. We will do that in the next episode, though. We're approaching 2 million. About to hit 100,000 population. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect these up with electric in the hope that will make that 100,000 citizens. Let's just take electric from here. This is just going to be a temporary measure again. It's not going to be staying. Because I'm not a fan of these, how these look. And this is not going to let me do that. There we go, that works. It looks even more hideous, but it's all over the place now. Never mind. Just bring that down. Yeah, let's bring that to... Just take that up actually. Up and over there. And then back down. Onto probably about there. Let's supply them guys with electricity. Yes. Cool. Yeah, I really do want to hit that 100,000 citizens mark, because if I don't do it in this episode, I'm going to do it off camera, and I don't want to do that because it's a milestone. A little bit of growth happening now. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more commerce zoning then. Maybe along the frontier. Low density. Maybe about there. Yeah. We might as well connect this up while we're waiting. It's taking a little bit longer than I would like. But yeah. Right, we're going to go with... yeah, we'll keep the 2-lane one way with a grass verge, and I'm gonna make sure it's on freeform. I want to run it from this junction. Maybe to there. No. That doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad. We'll bring it off the other side. Down to wherever it let us. It's going to be about there, and then on to here. Like so. Just toggle these traffic lights off. Because traffic lights are Satan! Now I'm just going to go ahead and move this here, because I don't like zoning on and off ramps. Because cars park there. Right, so these guys have got electric over here. And we're hoping that they'll grow into these guys, so these guys can get some sort of electric, but these are still happy about growing over here. Okay. Maybe give some schooling over here. In a city, we're not in a city, we're just an elementary school is what would be required. Let's go with one there. Bang. I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. We're going backwards at the minute. We're going down over in terms of population. So I'm going to stop this episode here. hope that we don't hit the 100,000 citizens mark. Maybe start the next episode straight away. I think that's the only way to make sure we do the 100,000 citizens. But yes! Anyways guys, until the next episode, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.